Frost, and welcome to Frost Other People. Tonight we turn our attention to what's the most popular grassroots movement of the decade. It is a movement in which people are protesting government taxation by holding tea parties and sending tea bags to members of Congress and the President. We have with us tonight two of our movement's founders. Good evening to you both.
Evening, Frosty.
It's good to be on the program.
Now, let's start by talking about these tea parties. What exactly do they stand for?
Well, TEA stands for Tax Enough Already, because hard-working Americans are having their pocketbooks raided by greedy government bureaucrats to pay off Wall Street fat cats.
And I see. And how exactly are you going about these protests?
Well, basically we hold tea parties to demonstrate our displeasure. hundreds of people show up to these rallies and they show their displeasure with the fat cats in Washington.
Now I assume you are calling these tea parties to claim some sort of connection between the 1773 Boston Tea Party, is that correct?
That is correct.
Yes, and what similarities do you see between the two?
Well, in 1773, patriots were rallying against taxation by the British. We are patriots rallying against taxation by Barack Hussein Obama.
But I believe back in 1773 they protested against taxation without representation. Is that correct?
Exactly. And these tax hikes don't represent our wishes.
Right, but you do have representative government now.
Yes.
These tax hikes were passed by members of Congress whom you elected, is that right?
Yes.
And those elections were free and fair, is that correct?
They were.
Well then forgive me for not understanding, but isn't this taxation with representation? Let's move on. At your tea party in Atlanta, you purchased 1 million pounds of tea bags. What did you do with
Yeah, we dumped them in the river.
them? All of them.
All of them. Sure made the water run dark brown. Ran browner than... Get the idea?
I'm afraid I did.
Fox News was there.
I also understand you've been encouraging people to send tea bags to the members of Congress through the mail.
Damn right. Teabag the liberals. Frosty, I try to teabag my representative at least once a month. And last week I even had the pleasure of teabagging in person in the restroom. The loo. Oh, right. You crazy Brit folk. All right, yeah. In the bathroom, after a speech, threw my sack right in his face.
Do you use protection when you teabag?
I don't know what you mean. Actually, Mr. Frost, can I just interrupt for a second and say how great our relationship has been since we started teabagging?
It's very interesting. I didn't know many women preferred teabagging.
I don't know why, it's great. I teabag with my husband, I teabag with all my neighbors, I even teabag with complete strangers that I meet at these rallies.
You charge extra for this teabag?
No, I don't charge at all.
Aren't you just a gift from
I'm glad you mentioned that, because I personally believe it is God's will that I teabag as many people as
Well, let's get back to the point. What is your ultimate goal in this campaign of mass teabaggery?
Well, I would personally like to teabag President Obama in his, as you can see by this diagram, right in his face, and his dog.
I really don't think that's legal, even in America.
Legal? in America goes all the way back to the Revolution. Our founding fathers, George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Jefferson Davis, Richard Petty, Dale Earnhardt, and little baby Jesus were all passed